What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are going to talk about social justice warriors. That's right. So social justice warriors, I talk about them all the time. I've never ever tried to shy away from that fact. But recently, in the last few weeks, I have started, and maybe it's been going on longer, it probably has been going on longer, but I have noticed this word being attached to a lot of things that it doesn't need to be attached to. And I think that is counterproductive to what is trying to be accomplished right now. So I've heard this term being attached to Ant-Man and the Wasp. I've heard this term being attached to The Incredibles. And I went and saw both movies this weekend along with Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. All three reviews are up on this channel. And I gotta say, you're reaching if you're trying to put SJW nonsense, attach it to The Incredibles or Ant-Man and the Wasp. Like, you're really reaching. And so if we're going to reach to that point, then we're basically moving into the point of if everything is SJW, then nothing is SJW. Like, it's losing its meaning if we're going to continue to attach it to things that it does not belong to. So I could talk about The Last Jedi, infested with SJW nonsense. I mean, infested with it. I mean, Rose Tico literally derailed the entire film because of the fact that they are pushing a diversity character into the story. They were pushing their political propaganda into the story with Canto Bight. Holdo was a total SJW character. There was so much SJW stuff in The Last Jedi. That is completely warranted. Now, when you go to The Incredibles, there was a couple of like backhanded comments that were, yeah, okay, you can say that's SJW, but that doesn't derail the movie. The movie is not riddled down by it. It's not bogged down by it. And the movie, it had a natural progression for the stories, and it honored the universe extremely well, in my opinion. Then you go to Ant-Man and the Wasp. Again, I don't see any real SJW nonsense in this. I just don't. I saw a really good story. I saw a great female character. I saw the female character and the male character work together. I know that Ant-Man took a slight back step in this movie. It was more of the Wasp's movie, but overall, like, it was great. There were moments where Ant-Man actually saved the Wasp. It's not SJW. It's just not. So when we're continuing to attach this word to everything, then it loses its meaning. It turns into what SJWs use as racism and sexism and bigotry and misogyny. At this point, none of those words have any meanings whatsoever because they literally will attach it to everything that they disagree with. And now again, I say this all the time, you are an individual, you can do whatever you want. I am not telling you what to do. I am offering some advice based on what I have been seeing. And what I have been seeing is this word attached to things that, in my opinion, it does not need to be attached to. Save that word for when it matters. Save it for when somebody gets on social media and goes woke and is trying to tell you how they respect women. I respect women, but you don't. How do you know if I respect women? Why are you trying to paint me? You don't know me, yet you're trying to tell me how great of a person you are while trying to make me sound like a terrible person. That is classic SJW tactic right there. Classic SJW tactic. Just pushing the identity politics into everything, even when it does not matter. It has no bearing on the conversation, but they want to bring race and gender into it because those are the situations. The Last Jedi, movies like that. Ghostbusters 2016, movies like that. Definitely SJW stuff. When Brie Larson goes and talks about how she doesn't care about the opinion of a white man, that is SJW. As I said on this channel, when Kevin Feige says he is going to specifically hire women directors for upcoming Marvel films, that is SJW, because you should not be hiring based on gender or race or anything. You should be hiring the best people possible regardless of who they are, where they come from, what their race or what their gender is. Do not tell me you're just going to hire white males, because that is nonsense. Do not tell me you're just going to hire women. Tell me you're going to hire the best people for the job. That's what equality is. That's what it should be. But equality doesn't have the meaning that it should right now either, because equality actually just means special treatment is what it means. It doesn't mean equality. It means special treatment. So again, this is just my opinion. I've been seeing this go around a lot, and now that I've seen the movies, now that I have more information, I'm looking at it going, Why are we calling these SJW movies? Just because you didn't like it? Just because it did something you didn't want it to do? That's not what SJW is. I heard people call Wonder Woman SJW. Wonder Woman was my second favorite movie of the year. Might even be tied for my favorite movie of the year with Dunkirk that year. That was not an SJW movie. Stop saying that it's an SJW movie just because it has a strong, awesome female character. You had Chris Pine in the movie. Chris Pine was awesome. And at no point did they tear the man down to elevate the woman. They had a badass dude. He was a man's man. They never tried to tear him down to elevate her because they had confidence in their storytelling. So they had the cool, awesome, strong man, but then they had the woman who just turned out to be Wonder Woman, and she was amazing. And at no point did they use the man to tear him down and make him look stupid and all that stuff. So again, Wonder Woman, not SJW. Stop attaching this word where it does not apply. Utilize it properly so we don't lose the meaning of it. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, I've got a story I want to share with you really quick, so stand by one moment. Okay, so we're back. So I received an email, actually Anna, that Star Wars girl, forwarded this email to me about a week and a half ago, and then Reviews for You sent me the link again last night, and it finally reminded me. I've had so much going on with this room and everything, so I want to bring attention to a story. This is a very serious story, and I'm going to rely on the Geeks and Gamers community to rally around this if you can. Anything you can do will help. And so let me go ahead and give you a little bit of information here. I'm going to read this from Star Wars Underworld. Mara Jade model Shannon McRandall needs your help, Star Wars fans. The model who became the face of the expanded universe's most popular character needs help, and Star Wars fans are rallying to her cause. Shannon McRandall, who became known to fans as the official image of Mara Jade in the 1990s, has been fighting cancer since 2013, being diagnosed with, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this type of cancer, but it's an anal cancer, having already gone through AS treatment with little effect, with chemo and radiation therapy having damaged her white and red blood cells, giving her something else I can't pronounce. It has not been pleasant for her, and now her insurance does not cover the next phase of the treatment and needs help to cover the medical fees to fight this awful disease. I'm going to drop a link to the GoFundMe. You know, I don't know her situation right now. This particular story was posted back in April. I was notified of this about a week ago. So anything we can do, even if it's $1. Now again, do more research on this too, and as I will do more. I can tell you that, and someone sent me more emails. She's actually been very complimentary of myself and Ethan and our YouTube channels, which is very cool. There's screenshots of her actually sharing some of our content, talking about how she likes me, and that really sucks. I mean, I don't know much about her, but you know, it just it sucks, and you know, cancer sucks. I've known people that have gone through it. It's affected my family. It affects a lot of people, and so I just hope that the Geeks and Gamers community can do what you can. I'm definitely going to do my part and donate to her GoFundMe campaign. Okay, so one link I have said that she actually did meet one of the goals, but the link that Reviews for You sent me, Craig, it has a $10,000 goal, and it's at $2,700, and this is for assistance for ongoing recovery. So again, I just want to ask you all, even if it's $1, even if it's $5, please do what you can. This is I take these types of situations very, very seriously. I know that I get aggressive sometimes with some of my opinions, but none of that matters when somebody's fighting for their life. Someone that's given to the Star Wars community. If we're so passionate about this community and this fandom and this IP that we all love so much, then when one of our own needs help, we need to reach out. We need to do all we can to support it. So anyway, I'm going to leave links in the description below. I appreciate all of your support. Please spread the word on this. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.